Hello, it's Jessica back again, joining you for another amazing workout. Today, we are going to be working on the lower body. You do not need any equipment for this workout besides your chair. Go ahead, grab that, and we're going to get into the workout right now. Awesome job. We're going to start here a little bit forward in the seats, making sure that we have a really good connection of the feet into the floor. And we're just going to start here with a nice easy calf raise. You can tuck those heels back underneath you a little bit if you would like. Take it all the way up and all the way down, smooth and steady. Great job here, warming up through the fronts of the ankles, warming up the backs of the lower legs into the muscles there. Good job, hold here, nice and steady. Plant those heels and let's go ahead and raise those toes. If those heels are still tucked up underneath you, chances are you won't be able to raise them very high. If you scoot them forward, it's easier to bring them up. But don't worry about that just yet. Worry more about just creating this gentle movement in the heel. We have plenty of time to get into the muscles. Lift them both up, hold them there. Feel the fronts of the lower leg, these nice shin muscles warming up. Let's tap halfway down to the floor and back up. So you're not really touching the floor and you're definitely stretching to reach those toes towards the shin. Great job there. Those shin muscles should be getting nice and warm. Beautiful. Let's take a few more seconds here. A little bit faster, a little bit slower. Either way, it works. Set it on down. Roll it to the heels, to the toes. Lifting the heels, rock it back, lift those toes. Great job there. If you would like, you can throw in those arms. Sometimes it helps just to get a little extra movement into the body, something else to think about. Great job here. Keep going. Few more. Ankles should be feeling nice and good. And let's go ahead, hold it here. Slide those ankles back underneath you if they work their way forward a little bit. Two soft fists in between the knees. Side to side here. Not swiveling through the hips. Keep it through the knees and try to keep those feet flat on the floor. Little bit of side to side movement, warming up through the knee joint and continuing to warm up through the ankles there. We will get into the hips, don't worry. Great job here. Make sure that you're not squeezing those legs hard. You're not pushing out hard with the fingers or the wrists. Just keeping this nice space in between the knees here. Few more. Great job. Let's go ahead. Easy kicks. Not extending all the way, not just yet, but do flex those toes up. Give yourself the opportunity to stretch bigger through the back of the ankle here, through the calves, as we gently warm up through the knee. This is going to be a really nicely paced workout today. Of course, everything is really thoughtful for all of our lower body joints, low impact. We're going to be focusing on creating mobility within those joints, definitely avoiding any sort of irritation while we strengthen and tone the lower body muscles. Good. Hopefully strengthening them to continue to support those joints. Great job here. Last one on the left side. Beautiful. Let's step the right leg out. Turn it just a quarter turn here to the left. Feel a nice opening through that hip. Step it back in. Left leg comes out. As far as you can keep the knee over the ankle, quarter turn to the right. Again, feel that nice hip flexor and inner thigh stretch. We'll take a few more just like that, whatever pace works for you. Still letting the body know it's going to be working, warming up easy today. So try not to go too fast. Great job. Feeling a little bit of work settling in already. You're doing wonderful. Keep going here with me. blending together, stretching and strengthening exercises. Great. Let's take one more here on the left. Take it on back in. Now, I want you to scrunch the toes up underneath you and pull the arches of the feet up. Relax the toes on down. So if the feet are flat on the floor, it's going to look like this. Pull the toes up, pull the arches up, relax it back down. Just a nice strengthener here for the foot. Great job. Working on the arches of the feet is a sensitive area. They are prone to cramping, so go really light. Just curl the toes, pull them back a little bit as you draw the arches up off of the floor or the shoe. Do not go to a level 10. Keep it somewhere around a 4 or a 5. These muscles can get touchy. Great job here. And release however many you got done is the perfect amount. Go ahead and extend this right leg out to the front of you. If it makes it easier, you can turn slightly to the left, getting this leg out of the way. Good job here. Find a nice comfortable position. We're gonna pull the kneecap up, flex those toes up, squeeze through the tushy, and release, just like that. So we're not even moving any joints, we're just getting active into those lower leg muscles. Engage the quad muscle, hamstring, glutes, and definitely those lower leg muscles. Few more here. Like I said, however many you get done is the perfect amount for today. Last one here. Bring that one on in. Let's do the same thing with the left. Extend it out here to the front. You can turn yourself to the right if that makes life a little bit easier. Go ahead here, pull the kneecap up, engage through the quad, squeeze the glute, flex the toes up, release, and repeat. Few more here, just like that. Last one here. Bring it back in. Step that leg on in. Squeeze those tushy muscles in and together underneath you and release. So simple, but such an effective way to work those booty muscles. Much more comfortable than lunges or squats. Great job. Just squeeze. Imagine bringing them together, holding tight, release, and repeat. Great job. Few more here. Keep them coming. Make sure that the low back feels good and it's not overworking in this exercise. We want it down here in all of these sitting muscles, pretty much anything connecting to the seat of your chair right now. Just give it a good squeeze and release. Great job here. We have time for one more, and bring it on down. Beautiful job. Step the right leg out to the side. Bring the heel up. A bend in the knee is okay. Lift it off of the floor here. Heel can touch if you need a modification. If not, see if you can keep it off of the floor, building a little bit of tension. Bend the knee or bring it in a little bit further if you need to stay out of the hips just a little bit more. Great modification there, but I do want those toes still flexing up. Feel those thigh muscles working. The goal is not to lift the leg higher. The goal is to keep these muscles working with a shorter break in between. So if you are touching the heel down, that's okay. Take that 1-2 second break and come back to it. You'll build up strength over time, but try not to go for height. It's not about height here. Definitely want to stay out of aggravating those hips. Bring that one on in. Let's go right away. Same thing here with the left. Bend in the knee is okay. You can fully extend if you like that option better. Flex those toes up. Feel work here through the front of the thigh, but no irritation through the hip. Again, Bring it back in a little bit more towards center, or bend the knee, or stay lower to stay out of that left hip. Great job here, feeling the strength already. And let's go ahead and bring that one on in. Great job here. Send those hips on over to the right side of the chair. We're gonna rest on the left hip. The legs are gonna come together. You can support yourself here with the hands on the seat, or if you need an extra chair, you can get that out too. Legs come together, butterfly legs here. Great job. The hip isn't gonna open. It's gonna shorten up your movement a little bit. We don't want to be here, so we're not opening the body. Being in this position to support yourself with the left hand, definitely going to discourage opening that hip. Feel the thigh muscle working here. Engage through that glute muscle. Pull those core muscles in so they can support you here. Bring that one on in. Step those feet in. Slide those hips over to the left. Same thing here. We're gonna lean on the softer part of the right outer hip. Feet come together, knees come together. Open the top leg without turning the body. Great job here. Option for a second chair to give yourself a little more balance space. Breathe nice and easy. Wonderful job here. I know these ones are a little tough, and this is not our most comfortable positioning, so we'll take one more here. We'll keep these ones nice and quick. Slide those feet on in. Take this left leg over the top of the right leg. It does not matter if it rests all the way on top. And we're gonna go ahead here, calf raise with that right foot, so it's supporting the weight of the left leg. If that is too much, just uncross and work with the right foot with no additional weight. Up to you. A few more to go here. Let's go ahead, switch it on over. Left leg here. Bring it on up to the ball of the foot. Nice and easy. Don't force or lock your way into the front of the ankle. Keep it nice and relaxed. Put the muscles to work. Great job here. At the end of this week, I am going to have a workout that was requested by one of the members of our community. We'll be working on some foot stretching, strengthening, and increasing circulation. So if you do get tired, achy feet, or maybe sometimes they just get a little bit tingly, I will have that great shorter workout for you at the end of this week. So definitely easier to find if you are subscribed to the channel. Great job here. Open up that right leg back out. We're going to step the left leg out of the way. Center up the right foot towards the middle of the chair. You just want to make sure that as you bring this right leg back, that you are not going to kick either the leg, or if your chair has a bar like mine, don't run into that. It does not feel real great. Go ahead, swing this leg out, extend, tighten the muscles, toes flex up, curl it under, bring the heel towards the back of the leg. Stop when you get close to your chair. So squeezing the top of the muscles as we extend, squeezing underneath behind the knee as we flex. Great job here. Extend and flex. Beautiful. You do not have to go fast here. This is a more of a strength toning workout, so we're not here for cardio today. Smooth and steady, putting some nice mobility work here into the knee. Make sure that everything in there feels really good, centered up in between the hip and the ankle. I saw my alignment was getting a little funky there. My knee was dipping in. This is my not so great side, so it tends to do weird things in exercises. Just gotta pay extra attention. Great job here. Squeeze and set that one on down. Let's go ahead here. Same thing to the left. Extend it out. Flex those toes up. Squeeze the top of the thigh muscle. Pull it under, almost like taking the heel to the back of the leg. Squeeze through there. And work back and forth. Great job. The lighting cannot make up. It's mine today. It has been such a gorgeous sunny day all day today, and then the second I start recording these workouts for you, never fails. Cloudy, rainy, sunny, back and forth the whole time. So please excuse the lighting here today. Hopefully that's not a distraction. Stay focused here with those leg muscles. Great job. Watch that alignment of the knee. Nice work here. And go ahead, set that one on down. We're gonna slide ourselves back to the right side of the chair. We're going to come again to that left hip. Right leg is going to extend out almost at an angle. So if center and right side about halfway in between, adjust your placement wherever you need, depending on what feels good for you. Lift that leg here. Straight leg is going to be a little bit harder. If you need a modification, bent leg. Bent leg is plenty of work, just right a little bit lower than straight leg, but not easy. Great job here. Point those toes here to finish out the last half of this set. You're going to feel a little more work. Transfer to the back. Great. Knee feels good. Step it on in. Slide it on over to this right hip. Same thing here. Left leg comes out diagonal in between center and that left side. Lift the leg here. Again, not going for height. If you want more work, leg extended. Little less work, knee bent. Core muscles holding in. Point those toes here for the last half of this set. You're doing a wonderful job. Slide that one on in. Beautiful here. Go ahead and march those legs up one at a time. Stretch through the hips a little bit here. Get a little bit of work for those thighs. Make sure you're not aggravating the hip flexors at all. We're actually going to give them a really good stretch. All right. Send those hips forward into the chair. Cross this right ankle over the top of the left. Take a few circles here. And the other direction. Slide those hips back, bring the body up nice and tall. No forcing this right knee down. Just let gravity take hold of it here. Feel a nice good hip stretch. You can reach these arms out to the front and then swing them over slightly to the left. It doesn't take much to feel that stretch increase. Release it on down. Step that right foot to the floor. Take this left leg over the top again. Just relax it forward. We don't want to catch the hip by surprise. Ankle circles one direction here and then the other. Bring it on up. Let this knee relax. You can see my sides are completely different. It's actually my left side, but my right side is a little bit weaker compared to this side, which is a lot stronger. So my stronger side tends to be tighter just because I compensate and I use it more than I should. If you're noticing the same thing in your body, we'll work to even them out over time. Great job here. You can reach those hands forward. Oh, big stretch. Whew. Great job here. You can swing it on over to the right. Again, only takes that extra little bit. You feel that really kick in. And then bring it on down. Great job. Let's go ahead and stretch those hip flexors. You're going to step the right foot to the right side of the chair. We're gonna tuck this left knee under us. And I don't want a whole big movement here. Just work those hips forward. Drop that knee. Raise that left arm. For some of us, that may be enough of a stretch through the hip flexors here. If you are in a seated position for a lot of your day, they can get very, very tight. They have a lot to do with low back pain or sensitivity. But we don't want to be really aggressive when we're stretching them. If you're here and there is just no stretch at all, you can step that leg back a little bit further, bring the body up taller. Be careful that you're not rolling into the low back. That is my number one concern there. Keep tucking those hips forward. Feel that stretch here. Bring it on down, step it on in. Check in with the low back and make sure it's not getting fussy. If you're good, take it to the other side. Left leg out here to the front. Right leg drops. Come tall through the spine. Right arm up. Tuck those hips forward. Great job here. If you need a little bit more, step that foot back. It doesn't have to go all the way back. It'll just lengthen. You press that knee back a little bit. It'll lengthen that hip flexor a little bit more. Beautiful. Bring it on in. Step those feet here to the front. Give them a little bit of a pedal here. Move through the spine. Make sure that everything feels good. If you would like to add this workout onto any of our quick abs, quick cardio, quick stretching, those are all in the 15-minute and under playlist for you. But as far as today's lower body strength and stretch, you are all done. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and I will see you guys again very soon. Take good care of yourselves.